Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the EasyCast. I'm your host, Brian Gregoire.
Co-host Zeke Wagar.
And I had to don the shirt today. I had to don the purple and gold LSU in commemoration of their national championship on Monday. And you know why I'm so happy, Zeke?
Why?
We were both right.
Yes.
We ended the year on a very positive note.
We did.
And it was just incredible, just the whole storyline at Orgeron. It was an entire team overcoming adversity. It's a true American dream. It really was for both Joe Burrow and Ed Orgeron. Joe Burrow getting rejected by the Ohio State University because you guys thought J.T. Barrett was the better fit, and then these guys proved to you solidly that you were wrong.
Oh,
and then
these guys lose.
Oh, but they beat Ohio State.
Yeah, all some bullshit. But go ahead.
So then Joe Burrow transfers to LSU. The first year was mediocre, trying to find his rhythm, but it took the LSU coaching staff to develop him into such a prominent quarterback, record-setting that he was arguably the best quarterback in college football history, like the best single season in college football history, and then Ed Orgeron failing. I mean, I don't think you can sugarcoat it. Failing at Ole Miss, and then being able to rebound and claim a national championship in his third year at LSU. I mean, that's remarkable.
Absolutely. All I gotta say to all you people that, I love Trevor Lawrence. He's so good. He sucks. That's all I gotta say. He sucks. Nothing else. He's got long blonde hair, and he sucks. All right, Joe Burrow put up 49.5 against Oklahoma. Yeah, that right there shows that Joe Burrow is better than Trevor Lawrence. I tried telling you people. I tried to tell you that LSU is better than Clemson. No one wanted to listen. They say Clemson's better. They beat Ohio State. Yeah, buddy, well, look who won in the end. Not Clemson, so deal with it.
I picked Ohio. Not Ohio State. I picked LSU.
Yeah, but you wanted Clemson.
I would have been happy either way. I really would have been. But listen,
he says that.
Listen, Trevor Lawrence got exactly what he needed the other night. He needed to face adversity. He was 25-0 in college, playing weaker ACC teams. He in an Alabama team that was nowhere near the level of LSU that they faced this year. So Trevor Lawrence needed the adversity. I think he'll come back better than ever.
Just remember this.
Yeah.
Clemson was up 17-7, people. 17-7. You know what the final score of the game was? 42-25. You know what we call that? A goddamn explosion of offense.
It was.
Loved every damn second of it, too.
It was an absolute explosion. It was an absolutely remarkable victory by LSU, winning it in, as Ed Orgeron famously says, the great state of Louisiana.
Hey, it's all right. Just wait till next year. Ohio State, baby. Let's get it.
So let's shift to this here. We want to do our basketball segment next, but let's stay on the topic of football.
Okay.
Sean and I, our cameraman, went down to the Town Tavern on Saturday night to watch the Baltimore Ravens face the Tennessee Titans. And I do just want to reflect on this game.
Okay.
I think that the Ravens were remarkable this year for following their game plan, for staying consistent with their game plan, for being a simple team. And we talked about this before, the hands off, just letting Lamar create on the field, have confidence in what he sees. The same did not apply on Saturday night. I think that not only Lamar, but Greg Roman got very impulsive. Just constantly throwing deep. Not once this year did I ever see Lamar Jackson throw 59 passes in a game.
You know why?
They gravitated so far off their game plan. What?
You know why you haven't seen him throw that many times?
Why?
Because he's not a good thrower of the football. I've been trying to tell people this for a long time. Did he get better? Yeah. Can he put a team on his back by throwing the ball? Not a chance in hell. So, ultimately, you got to understand that what happened Saturday night, it needed to happen. They were too confident in what they had.
They were.
They need to realize that you can only go so far with your legs. At the end of the day, you are a quarterback. You're going to have to get in positions where you're going to have to throw the ball a lot. He's not Aaron Rodgers. He's not Drew Brees. He should not be throwing the ball 59 times a game. But they got that way because they kept running the same thing they always do. That read option, especially with the two big stops, 4th and inches, getting stuff like that. That kind of stuff, that's what gets you in trouble in games like that. Big playoff situations like that. Especially with the defense that's been playing lights out right now. Tennessee's been very dominant.
Their defense is playing their best football of the year, and the entire Ravens offense, I think, just didn't have the same conviction, the same swagger that they had the interior. They looked kind of like deer in the headlights, like that they're lost. And right off the bat, I always say, energy trickles from the top. And the general on the field is Lamar Jackson. The 4th play of the game, he displayed frustration by that tackle on the sideline.
I just want to say, absolutely disgusted me that Lamar likes to handle his business that way by making a tackle like that.
Yeah,
you don't do that kind of stuff.
And now let's make let's draw a comparison here between the Ravens and the Chiefs, because both teams face adversity. The Chiefs face much more severe adversity than the Ravens ever did in that game. Remember, this game was 13-7 at the half, or 6. Correct me, 6. The Chiefs were down 24-0 in the second quarter.
That's unbelievable.
What is Patrick Mahomes' approach? Let's do something special. It was almost like Joe Montana-esque, just bringing the mood down, just calming everybody, making them realize that this is a golden opportunity to capitalize and have a memorable comeback. And what did the Chiefs do? Exactly that.
To be down 24 in itself is something big to come back from. But to be down 24 and then to put up 51, that goes to show how explosive that offense still can be on any given week. That is scary. That is truthfully scary to see that a team can be that explosive. And Travis Kelce, I would say, probably had one of his best games I've ever seen. I mean, he played absolutely dominant. There was not a man on Houston's defense that could stop him, which truthfully didn't shock me because, Houston's defense is spotty at best.
And look, I gave Lamar Jackson his accolades this year, right? I appreciated what he did this year, but you can even agree with me, Zeke, because I think both you and I never lost our appreciation for Patrick Mahomes. We always retained our confidence in him. I always kept my sights set on him because, and I think that we said this before. Even when the hype train was following Lamar, we continued to say, Patrick Mahomes is the better quarterback. Patrick Mahomes is the better quarterback. Why? Because he is the future face of the NFL.
Because he can throw the ball.
It's not only that. It's intangibles. It's leadership. He has better leadership skills than Lamar.
He does.
And that poise, that composure that he demonstrated against Houston, that is what wins championships right there. Because there's plenty of talented quarterbacks. That is what wins.
Houston's going to need to figure something out. After something like that, it's going to be a long off season for them. Thinking about the way that game went down, thinking about what could have happened, what could have been. Houston needs to go back to their drawing board really bad. And they also need to hit the draft pretty hard in free agency because that secondary is awful. And there's a lot of holes in that team. That team could be a good team. But, I mean, they limped into the playoffs. They're lucky they were there. Now, as far as the Baltimore game goes, yet again, I said last week I did pick the Ravens. Don't get me wrong, I picked the Ravens. I think any human being would have picked the Ravens in this situation. Yeah. But I also said yet again, if Derrick Henry has a good game, like a monster game like he did the week before, that was it. Tennessee was going to win. And what did he do?
He had a monster game.
Had a monstrous game. So Kansas City, you better watch out for that man because he's coming.
And I've told you what I think about what Houston should do. I've said it many weeks here. Let me ask you, Zeke. What do all great NFL teams have in common? What have they all done in their innocent climb? What have they all done?
You tell me.
They've taken risk. Mm-hmm. Somehow and in some way. The Ravens instilled their trust in Baltimore. right? The Patriots did the same with Tom Brady. And I think that it's time for the Texans to be honest with themselves. Reflect on the results of these past, 7 years, and say it's time to move past Bill O'Brien.
I agree.
It's time to make a visionary move.
I agree.
I really did, and call me crazy, I really think you do try to recruit Tony Dungy. I do, and I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility.
That might be a little crazy.
I think that they can do that.
So I think this weekend's going to be full of a lot of excitement here.
Yes. Yes,
Sure.
and we have our predictions coming later in the show, but we never did a reflection segment before. We wanted to try it out. Let us know what you think of it, because we had a lot of fun doing this.
Absolutely. I think we were spot on.
I think we need to react as much as we predict.
Absolutely.
And we just started demonstrating that this week. Thank you for watching.